Hi, this is AG. If you love my videos, comment, like, and share them. And remember to subscribe my channel. Hi everyone, I'm now at the Sonic Racing Crossworlds Open Network test. So earlier I have already tried a little bit and tried to record a clip, but that clip doesn't have any audio. So now you can see this is the intro video of the game, in which they are like introducing the different characters and like some of the vehicles that we could choose during the game. And then we could see there should be like 12 racers for each race in this game, so that you can now see those characters could use like different items to attack your opponents, and then you will see different types of race cars again. So like you have to try to like avoid hitting by those items, and then you will see that you will go to another map during the race, which is you like could be chosen by the first place racer, or you could choose like from one of the options that provided, or you could choose to have another one which is a random, that will give you a random map. So you can see they could be like transporting into different maps, as you will see in the later Grand Prix gameplay. So that is the intro, that when you open the game you will see this intro video. So because this is a post-game commentary, so it is not a live one that I record. So it says this is a beta version. Some offline and online modes can be played, and then some specifications and balance with different from the full version. Some platform features may not function properly. And then now you can see from the menu there's two options. There are two options. One is the play, which is an offline mode, and then another one obviously is an online mode. And you can see I have a custom car with Tails, the character, in the car. So now the first thing I would do is I'm going to have the offline mode, and I will choose the Grand Prix mode here. And then there are like different characters that have been unlocked, like Sonic, and then we have Tails, which I have just chosen to use. And then there are also some other characters being locked. So as you can see, you could actually customize or to modify some cars that are already in place. So this one, as selected, is a custom car that I have made. And of course there are also some different kinds of pre-built cars in the speed, acceleration, handling, power, and boost categories. And you can see in the boost category that those are actually like some kind of surfboard, but I'm going to stick with the custom car that I have made in the speed category. So just to briefly show those different types of cars that could be selected. So I'm going to stick with the one that I have built it myself, and I'm going to have a normal speed, so I could choose between Storm or Knuckles. So I would think I would just go with Knuckles in this case. And then I'll just choose because there is only one Grand Prix for me to choose anyway. I have to choose the first one. As you can see, there are different Grand Prix cups available. So some of them are being locked, and then you can see some of them just say coming soon. And then for each map, you can see there are 5 red star, I'm going to call red star coins or red star rings to be collected. So that I have already collected some, and during the earlier time that I have a trial on the game. So here it says I could choose the preferred gadget plate. So I have already have 2 gadgets on the first plate that I'm going to use. So seems I could only choose which one that I want to use, because there is another interface for me to like customize the gadget plates. So anyway, the first map in the first Grand Prix will be called E Stadium, which you could actually see it is something similar to the Mario Kart Stadium in the Mario Kart 8 or 8 Deluxe. So there will be like 12 racers.
All right, kid, this is it. Don't think I'll
and the rival racer will be like like talking something, and then it's kind of to challenge you or something, and your character will just kind of like fight back. So as you can see, there are like 12 racers, and then each racer needs to press to have that meter, to have the arrow in to point to that green area meter in order to have like some boost as well as some extra rings at the start of the game. So during the game you will collect some item, I'm going to call them item barrels. These doors are not in box shapes, but anyway, you will collect different items to use to like boost your cars, or to defend, or to attack your opponents. And you also need to collect these rings in order to help your cars to go faster and faster. So I just need to collect as many as possible. So because I'm using a keyboard, so those assignment of buttons or the keys on the keyboard is not that to me is not that user friendly to press. And here, because I'm in the first place, I have a choice to make that I could choose a map that I already know, or to choose a random one. So I have just chosen a random one, and it brings me to a new map, which is kind of like in the air. So I'm going to like pick up another item to use here, and then you can see I have an item in green, which is kind of like to punch your opponents if you use it. I think it's kind of like, and they also give you like an aim so that you can point it to your opponents when you want to attack your opponents. And then another item that I have got is the shield, which have just helped me to dodge the attack from my opponents. So then this is the last lap, which will bring us back to the original map that we are racing on. So so far I have found that that specific different maps will only appear in lap 2, and then if you just hit the barrier like me, you will lose certain amounts of that rings that you have collected. So just try not to hit barriers. And then I just collected a red star coin, and then you can also have some like holding 2 items or even 3 items if you have the badge that lets you hold 3 items at once. So in this one is actually kind of similar to Mario Kart in many ways. Like for example, you perform tricks when you are mid-air, or you can actually have like in the mode of flying. But in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or in Mario Kart World, you will either have the paraglide or you will have that real plane mode. So for the Sonic one, they would just put you as a plane. So that is something similar to the Mario Kart World. So the first place that I have got will give me 15 points in this case. So I think my rivalry is a little bit unlucky, placing 10th. And then you can use tickets and retry the round for 20 tickets, but I'm just going to go to the next round for now. So you can have a chance to choose the gadget place that you want to use, but I'm just going to stick with the first one that I have.
Let's go.
And then it will give me to the next map. So there's a preview at the background of the next map. So it is called Rainbow Garden, which I think they are trying to mimic the Rainbow Road in the Mario Kart series. But it is not something in the space or outer space or a space station. It's not like that. It's still within the Earth, I think, or on the planet similar to Earth, but they just have many things that are in the colorful rainbow. So this is the aeroplane type mode, which we have already seen in the last race. And they call it Rainbow Garden. It's because they really have many rainbow style decorations or usage of colors, etc. And then it gives up something like tripe kind of type. And then we go through those flowers, and then it's going to be lap 2, so 2 choices again. And then we got to another random map. So this part of map is kind of like Wario Shipyard in the Mario Kart 7, if you ask me.
You can't end like this.
Or in the Mario Kart World during the open world mode. And then I have another shield to use to block the attacks from the creatures that are attacking me in the environment. So just going to step on those boost pads. And then I'm now on water, so that I could do some boost jump when I'm on the water, which is different from Mario Kart World, because in Mario Kart World you basically can do the boost jump when you are on the ground. I'm not so sure about the boost jump while you are on the water, but in this Sonic Racing you could do boost jump when you are on the water, and that's the only mode that you could do the boost jump. So I just got another item, which is, you could tell by the icon, this is kind of a defensive item. And then the smaller icon in orange, which has a cone on it, you could tell that one is a hazardous item, from what they called. That would be something like a banana peel in the Mario Kart series. And then doing some tricks again. And then having a little shield to block the attacks from opponents. I think that we do this one. Just cut off half of your racing cars, but it will recover soon. So, actually so far, one of the difficult points for me in this game would be like the drifting, because I'm using a keyboard to do all the controls. So it is the key assignment, which is a little bit weird for like putting the positions on my fingers to have the drifts, and it takes a little bit of time to get used to the keyboard key assignments. So but in this open network test, I don't see any options that let me to like directly change the key combination that I could use for the controls of the car. So I have to get used to the keys that have been assigned by the developer. So this round 3 is called Water Palace. So if you could see that one of the section of the that seems like kind of underwater section. So we'll see that later again. So just have a sharp turn here to I didn't really catch any items. So I have to just race. Yeah, just got another red star token here. And then I finally have an item. So this one is like a mushroom in the Mario Kart series. And this underwater section is actually kind of like the Koopa cake in the Mario Kart Prix. And then another all-water section, so I could do some kind of boost jumps here to kind of boost my car, but it's not that really useful if you ask me. Maybe a little bit of help, just not that really useful. So drop to the 4th place already, but it's just lap 1, so that's fine. So again, 2 maps. So the first place has just chosen the map that we have seen before. The first place opponent didn't choose a random map in this case, so we have to like race through this map again. So maybe, yeah, take the other way.
It can't end like this.
Yeah, doing tricks again. So this is really quite similar to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or Mario Kart World, but I think just the wall climbing thing missing comparing to the Mario Kart World. Someone aiming at me again. Chop off my car again.
Final lap.
Boost head, and then we're now already lap 3. Being attacked again, but I think I have. It didn't really reach me this time. So I'm going to play with more rings. And then the water section again. And here, because that red star token is on the right hand side, which I didn't really see it, so I just missed it. So back on the ground section. So 500 meters left. As a reminder, 300 meters. Going to dash through those rings to get the car faster. So my rival racer this time has got the second place. But still a little bit of distance in terms of the score. So far I have 45 already. And then there will be the last race coming, which actually this last race will be the combination of the first 3 race maps, as you can see here. So they're going to like merging 3 maps together. So 1 lap for each racing map here. So the first lap will be this E stadium, or whatever they call. I don't really remember the name. So this time if we get the first place, the score will be 18 instead of 15. But unluckily I didn't get the first place in this last round. So anyway, this last round is just a recap of those 3 maps in the last 3 rounds, excluding those changing maps in between. So it will be a little bit more tight in this last round, because I feel like the opponents are even more difficult to race in this final round. So I'm trying my best to like have best control for my car in this round. So for anyone using a controller, it could be easier to control your cars, but if you're using a keyboard, it will be a little bit more difficult. So I have got into the second map in second place. So it's flying through those rings again. Yeah, that's the second time that I accidentally tapped on the tab key on my keyboard, which paused the game. So because they use WASD for like controlling the direction of the car, so I think it would be easy for me to accidentally click on that tab key on the keyboard to like suddenly pausing the game. But it's because this is an offline mode, so that should be fine. Okay, it will be soon going to lap 3. So the water palace. So I got into lap 3 in first place. But I didn't finish the race with first place, so you can later see why. So things are still fine here. And then the underwater section again. Yeah, I'm still fine at this section. Later on when I got into here, things started to be a little bit difficult for me. I have already tried to use the boost jump. But it seems that I have been attacked several times. So 500 meters left in the race. So I'm at the 5th place, but then I surpassed this opponent and got 4th place. So this round gave me 9 points. So that I will have a total of 54 points here. So I still got the 1st place, but not really in a perfect score, which should be like 63 points, because the last round you will have additional 3 points if you got the 1st place. So I still have the 1st place ceremony here that I could show you.
This is only the beginning. You'll see.
So the 1st place for the first 3 rounds, and then 4th place at the last round here. So if you race more, you will unlock more gadget slots for you to put those gadgets, which I will show you those gadgets later. Okay, so no pre-order for now, thank you very much. And then so I'm going to move on to the online mode, which is actually something that I am not good at. So recalling from my memory, racing real players is not really my thing. So I will just choose the world match because the festival mode is not available yet. And here I could like update my gadget plates for gadgets that I already have. So you will be brought back to the screen once a race lobby has been found, and you could choose one of the three maps here, or you could just choose the random one on the right hand side. So I could still customize my gadget plates or to change the car that I want to use. So anyway, I just put the gadget in there, and then it will just bring me to a colorful mall. This colorful mall, the vibe of this colorful mall is actually kind of like the Coconut Mall in the Mario Kart Wii. So that's why I have been saying it's actually quite similar to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or Mario Kart World, or even other games in the Mario Kart series. So I was having a single race in this online mode, then I have left this mode to show you some other features in the game. So as I said, this real player competition is not really my thing. So I could just only try my best when I was in this race. Yeah, but if you ask me, this map is really colorful. I actually blocked this colorful mall, and then the random map chosen is again the first map that we have seen. So I think those players should really be familiar with this map already. So just see, oh, I got an item. So that item will actually have some slime, some kind of slime attack on the other opponents here. Oops. So this one is kind of like a bullet bill in some sort of. Just directly brought me to like speeding up directly. And then this one. It's kind of like a Mega Mushroom in the Mario Kart Wii series, which if you use it in the correct timing, you can actually directly step on opponent's cars and to make their cars flat as a paper. So I'm still in 7th place here, and too bad that I didn't catch the double item barrels. It's already near the end, and I'm having... Oh, it just gave me some speed up items at the end. I think I have got a 5th place here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 5th place. And then it also gave me some tickets and some points on like the world rank system here. And then I just unlocked another gadget slot and brought me up to the silver level for the gadget plate. And then now I'm going to go back to the main menu here to show you some other things. So, let me see. The next thing I was going to show, yeah, the character slots. You can see Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, and then Shadow. Those usual cast of the Sonic series characters, and then they're in different classes according to the characteristics, I think. And then you can see this one, Joker, is actually a limited time character to be launched, I think, in the coming 1 or 2 days for us to try it out. And then the rest of the characters are still locked. And then here we could like have some customization of the race cars, so I'm going just to show you how to make a custom race cars. So there will be like several components or parts you could like buy with those tickets that you have earned, so you could actually have something kind of special in this case. So as you can see, there are different parts that I'm just showing you around. So I'll just buy some of the parts to put on my custom car here. I think I'll choose something special to like to have the cars a little bit different from what we usually see from those pre-built cars. And then we can have some custom colors for the body, for the tire, for the cockpit, and then the glow of the lights of the car. So I'm going to choose some different kinds of colors for my cars here. So this one is a golden color. And then I'm going to choose another color. then yeah, maybe the whole body there I put it as some kind of golden colors, and then for the rims I just paint it in light blue, and then I could also paint the cockpits. I think I also put it in light blue in this case. So but in this like open test, there are not many, actually there are not other types of textures that you could choose. So I think maybe they will let the players to choose the textures of the parts to be painted. They just choose the red color for the glow of the cars, and then I could put some like decals on my car. So this one is a Sonic face, but it doesn't let me change the color of it, so I'm going to just use the default colors that they provide, and then put another one on the rear. So here there are also different styles of horn that we could choose from. Like there are really quite a bit of them. So I'm just trying to play each of them here. Yeah, that's really quite a lot of horns that we choose. As you can see, each of those horns will cost 300 tickets, so that's just not affordable for me for now. And there are also different colors of aura that we could choose: blue, yellow, pink, and red and white. But default is nothing. So that's a new car being born. And then you can just look at the parameters of the car without the characters on it. It will be a little bit different from when we are choosing the characters. And then we could look at our character and then the stats with of the car with the character on it. And then I'm going to like show you how to customize the gadgets here. So there will be like different kinds of gadgets to be chosen from here. So each of the gadgets here will be like occupying from 1 slot to 3 slots. So you can see from the number of slots required on top of the gadget that you're choosing on the menu on the right hand side. So I'll just choose another one with 1 slot required. So they will give you a cross sign if you don't have enough slots space to like put that gadget in the slots. So you also have 5 plates for you to have different combinations of gadgets if you want. Okay, so those are the basics that I want to show you from this open network text of the game. Okay, before I actually end this video, let me show you some clips during the earlier gameplay that I have earlier today, which actually has no audio with it. But I think it's just worth showing you some of the gameplay, because that's really the first time that I have the hands-on on this game.
Traveling so fast, is this the future or the past? No stopping anyone, no stopping anyone. all the past, no stopping anyone, no stopping anyone. Grab those golden rings, those things will make your engine sing better than everyone, better than everyone. Here we go, time to blow. Here we go, fast like whoa. Here we go, out of control.
I'm gonna put in the work. I got my power going berserk. Waste no patience. I know my worth. I'm number one. That's for sure.
Set your goals, steal their soul. It's Sonic Racing.
Thanks for watching my video. Remember, if you love my videos, comment, like, and share them. And remember to subscribe my channel.